So my son has convinced me to go sheep hunting this summer, so lose 80 more pounds, and I also have to lose some weight off of my gear. Did a little trip this summer, caribou hunting, and realized I'm too heavy and so is my gear. So I'm looking at all my stuff. So my old, some of my old stuff, like my old Spey 123, there it is. It's basically 1.5 pounds with some fuel in it. And that's without really a pot. It's got the little cup, but too heavy. Jetboil. I've had some success with. And the Jetboil, with the cup, with the pot stand, with all its little cups that comes with it, is, what's that weigh there, Mother? You could break the third wall.
1 1/3 pound.
1 1/3 pound, so let's just look at it. 1 pound, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ounces. So, with everything, weighs less than my Spey. And found this Optimus Weekender pot, and it got me thinking. So, bought a pocket rocket, MSR. So an MSR pocket rocket, let's see how much that weighs. About the same, 1 pound, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ounces. So they're about the same for the two systems. Both of them have these fins. The Jetboil is an integrated system, and it also has this nice little neoprene cover which keeps the heat in. But we're going to do a stove off here and see which one of these might find its way into my pack this summer. So come back when we're ready to do that, Jane. Okay, one of the things I like about these stoves too is they have no preheat time. So we got 2 cups of water in each. So we'll get started. Watch, I'll leave my watch out here so that they can see the time. And they call this the pocket rocket. They're not kidding. These are both new. This is the Jetboil container. So let's put this one on first. Let's put this guy on. Make sure we're full power here. Come back when they're going. Oh, jeepers. That was 45 seconds. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. So that was a rolling boil in 45 seconds, almost knocked the lid off. The Jetboil, I don't know. This guy's... You'll have to come back in a bit here to see where the Jetboil is at. So the Jetboil around 4 minutes. I've had it boil faster, but today it's 4 minutes. So 45 seconds, 4 minutes. I like the Jetboil because it's an integrated system. You've got this nice little pot, you can carry it around with you. It's not burning nearly as hot. It might be better on gas. I'll probably use them long term to see. But I like a fast boil, and there's no question at all that this guy today was over 4 times as fast as the Jetboil. Both of them simmer pretty well, but I have to say, $40. For me, it's the pocket rocket. That's the stove I'm going to take. Thanks. So I've never in my life had a stove boil 2 cups of water in 45 seconds. Even the big Optimus 111s, my Firefly, or Dragonfly rather, from MSR. This is the fastest stove I've ever used. It might have to do with these fins, but it also, I would say it's a 10,000 BTU burner. And it's really directed, really efficient with this Weekender system. I'm very happy, and I think definitely I'll be using this in the past. One of the things I can say about these types of fuel systems is they have it's a three-part fuel blend: butane, isobutane, and propane. Now propane liquefies at around -40, so butane more around 0. Isobutane, I'm just going by memory, like it's -10, -12, -18, something like that. And what will happen in cold weather is the propane, isopropane will tend to go off first, leaving you with more butane in the tank. So quite often in cold weather they'll work for a while and then they won't work, but there'll still be fuel in them. So I'm still fairly new to these types of stoves. They're very, very convenient. They don't need a pre-burn. So all my gas stoves need a pre-burn. And although I love them, I love those old Swedish stoves especially, I think for actual mountain use, I'm making the switch. People might hate to hear that, but I'm a big fan of this MSR rocket. 40 bucks. Really good gear. Thanks for watching. One thing I'll say that I do like about the Jetboil, I do like the integrated piece. Also, this neoprene cozy means that if you can see, it keeps this thing hot for a long time, which is really good when you're dehydrating food, because you don't want to partially dehydrate your dehydrated food. If you do, it's hard to digest, and often we're in a hurry and we don't let it sit for long enough. This allows you to dehydrate really well, this little sleeve. I think I'm going to add a sleeve to this Optimus Weekender pot. I'll figure out a way to do that. I've got a pot cozy here from MEC that I use for my bigger pot that I use for fires, this Kohansky pot. So I'm going to have to rig out something for this little thing. I think I'm going to try to create a little sleeve that goes around here, and I'll experiment with that. I do like that part of the Jetboil. I also like the integrated piece of the Jetboil, but certainly this little guy has faster boil times, and you're going to love that. Thanks again.